I honestly don't even know how to start these things. Let me just say this. I am not a professional. Vlog take one. Hey guys, my name is Sel and welcome to my first official vlog. So I am new to YouTube. I do have obviously my YouTube channel. It has a few random videos, but you can just ignore that. If you're wondering what that is, there you go. To do a YouTube channel for years now. And by years, I mean about like 10 to 15. I've always wanted to just sharing my health journey specifically. If you don't know me much, here's a little backstory. So, when I was born, I was diagnosed with a very rare heart condition called dextrocardia. What is that? What does that mean? So the heart has 4 chambers. Only 2 of mine work. If you're wondering why I'm tired, if I ever look lethargic to you, or if I ever look blue, I'm struggling. It's always been that way ever since I was born. For about 30 years now. I turned 30 tomorrow, so I'm probably going to post this after my 30th birthday, but whatever. Since 1994, I have been diagnosed with dextrocardia. On top of that, I've also had asthma. I've had multiple heart surgeries. It's crazy because when I was a kid, the doctors were like, enjoy her now. She's probably not gonna live past 5. They had to give that speech to my parents. And my parents were like, okay, let's just love her as much as we possibly can. Well, little me decided, hey, I do want to survive past 5 years old. I think, honestly, Jesus had other plans for me. So here we are, 30 years later. Through all the years I have been around, every 2 to 5 years, I've basically had some kind of open heart surgery or heart procedure just to make sure my organs are kind of working the way that they're supposed to be doing. Look who wanted to say hello. So if I really get super tired or my energy gets low, usually the doctor's like, let's see how your oxygen's doing, which normally my oxygen's like 76 to 86. If you were to see that on a normal person, you would send them straight to the ER. For me, unfortunately, that's normal. So I can't breathe. But every time my doctor would check up on me, every 6 months, she would say, you're doing good, see you back in 6 months, or hey, I've noticed your oxygen's dropping more, your energy's kind of low. Let's schedule a procedure just to make sure everything's going well. Usually what they schedule, if it's not a heart surgery, it's called a heart catheterization, which basically is like this little camera / tube that goes right into this vein that's near my area. And they just go up and just make sure everything's functioning properly, do those little quick fixes, and then they'll send me home. Overall, I've been keeping my body pretty healthy. I can eat healthy. I could make sure I'm limited with physical activity just because I don't want to strain my heart so much and then have other complications. And when I was a kid, I couldn't really do much in sports. I was that kid but had a note to the teacher saying, can I not die today? Here's a note from my doctor. I got bullied a lot for that. And a lot of the kids just didn't understand like why I would be the one that would sit out in PE. Like they'll just be like judging me just because I didn't do like what they were doing. And then that caused me to not have any friends. So growing up, I was a loner. I've learned to like cope with it, being my own best friend. I had cousins growing up that we were pretty close. I had a few animals in my life that were like my only best friends, so that's what I relied on. So yeah, sad story. So July of 2023, I noticed a lot of swelling near my stomach. I was like, am I good? What is going on here? I had no idea what was happening. I was in so much pain that I couldn't even walk. I couldn't bend over. Anything caused pain. Even driving in the car caused pain. If it's just hurting to just drive, something's up. So I called my cardiologist. She's like, how long have you been having this pain? I said, since like February of 2023. That's when I really noticed it. You might need to get drained. drained. I thought it was just like IBS. My stomach will literally hurt with like everything I eat. But anyways, I was thinking it's probably a digestive issue or something like that. And my doctor said, no, it's not. Apparently, you have fluid. So it's not really any tummy issues per se. It's more you have fluid building up because of your heart and maybe possibly your liver. So with my whole medical history, not only did they check a lot with my heart stuff, they checked also with my liver. And they really haven't told me over the years, like, your liver's doing okay, it's doing bad. They would say eventually, like, you don't take care of yourself, your liver could possibly fail. And it's not due to drinking, because I don't do that, because, no, I don't drink. I didn't want to put my health at risk for a stupid reason. So what happened was in July of 2023, I got diagnosed with stage 4 liver cirrhosis, unfortunately. Hearing that, I took it as, what do we do to fix it? If you look up liver cirrhosis, it's kind of unreversible. Good thing is I live a healthy lifestyle. Unfortunately, it's due to my heart. Pressure with all the blood going to and from my liver, all of that together has made my liver almost want to shut down. So my doctor's like, okay, next thing we gotta do is see a liver doctor, like ASAP. So October of last year, 2023. Are you good? This is what I have to put up with. This is another reason why I haven't started a YouTube channel. Because of this thing right here. Get down. Thank you. So in October of 2023, I met with my liver doctor and he did confirm, yes, I do have liver cirrhosis. He did all these tests, blood work tests, CT scans, liver biopsy, all of them I had done. I said, what can I do to like ease this? We need to keep the fluid down. Do I just not drink anything? They needed me to go on a low sodium diet. Once you start counting how much sodium you're putting in your diet, there's a lot. I have to buy certain breads that have like no taste in it, literally like cardboard bread. You really have to just cut out fast food. Pasta, depends on which one you buy. Tomato sauces pretty much have so much sodium in it. I really have to just be careful what I put in my body. So she says, start doing that and then let's see how you feel. I had to make this complete change. I noticed a huge difference. My belly wouldn't swell as much. Food was getting digested a little bit better. She also recommended that I measure my belly. They basically wanted me to just monitor if the fluid comes back. So that has been the recent update. What is the next step if this is not reversible? The best thing for me to do, both a heart and liver transplant. Now, only a few have been done in the world. That's one thing. Another thing is, unfortunately, where I live, they don't specialize with specific patients like myself. So my doctor's like, okay, let's do all your testing just like we do every 6 months. And I'm going to send it to a doctor that is out of town. Let's see what they say. And if they're like, okay, we can do this surgery here, let's do it. If not, I go somewhere out of the state I'm in, of Texas. So that's where I am right now. I'm gonna call this vlog the road to a new heart and liver, a road to a new life. I've only known my body to react to certain things ever since I was born. I don't know what it's like to have a heart and a liver that function well. I don't know how to breathe with two fully functioning lungs. It's so crazy. Like, I don't know what that's gonna feel like. A lot of people take it for granted. I want to know what that feels like. It's exciting yet terrifying at the same time. You know, like exactly how your body feels. You know what's comfortable for you. You're like, why would I change that? Well, with me, I don't mind staying like this because this is the way I've known since I was a kid. This wasn't possible for me. But with technology changing, it's crazy to know what things can be done now. What certain surgeries can be done now and all the studies and tests that they've done to make sure these surgeries and procedures are successful. I feel like God is like, don't be afraid to share your story, because this is why I created you. This is why you've gone through 28 heart surgeries. This is why you've gone through this depressing time or this anxious time in your life, because I'm building you up to be a light for me and for those who do have this disease, such as dextrocardia or liver cirrhosis, that have no one else to look up to. That is why I wanted to start this channel, and to just take you guys along with my journey. I hope that I can inspire people, no matter how old they are, no matter what race, what ethnicity, where in the world they live. I just want to inspire people. I've always wanted to show what my life is like, because a lot of people, they really don't understand. Some of these people that I've known for years, they almost forget sometimes how my body functions in a daily life. Like if I get nervous or if I get anxiety, it literally affects my well-being. Like for instance, I have gone to the hospital because of anxiety, an upper respiratory infection. Stuff like that can affect my body so much and can hospitalize me. If you know of anyone that has any heart disease of any kind, not just dextrocardia, there's so many types of heart diseases. You okay? You okay? Speaking of, sometimes my dog has anxiety. You okay? I know, but it's hard. Was not expecting that, to be honest with you. He's had that a few times. Like you never know whose life you can affect by just telling your story. Let me know in the comments if you can relate to this in any way, and that way I can follow up on your journey. Again, I really hope that this channel inspires you. If you don't know, if no one told you today, Jesus loves you with all of his heart, and he will make a way for you just like he has for me. I want to tell him what to do. Want to tell him what to do? Look, tell him, like and subscribe. Subscribe. I love you. But thanks guys so much for joining me on this first vlog. I hope you guys are inspired. Go share the gospel and just know that Jesus loves you. Bye guys.